This is the account of the family line of Abraham's son Isaac. Abraham became the father of Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he married Rebekah, daughter of Bethuel the Aramean from Paddan Aram, and sister of Laban. The air inside Isaac's great tent is thick with the scent of lamb's wool and earth, but it cannot mask the scent of Rebekah's anxiety. She had entered this marriage as the answer to a prayer, the blessed wife of the heir to the promise. Yet, year after year, her womb remained as barren as a salted field. Isaac, a man of quiet, deep faith, prays with a fervency that surprises even him. Isaac prayed to the Lord on behalf of his wife, because she was childless, his petitions rising like incense in the stillness of their private hours. And God hears. The Lord answered his prayer, and his wife Rebekah became pregnant. But the blessing becomes a battleground. From the moment life quickens within her, it is not a gentle fluttering but a violent, wrenching struggle. It feels less like a pregnancy and more like a civil war. The babies do not rest. The babies jostled each other within her, and she said, they jostle, a constant, painful tumult that makes her gasp and clutch her swollen middle. Her face, once radiant, is drawn with fatigue and a deep, spiritual terror. Why is this happening to me? She cries out, not just in physical pain, but in existential dread. This is no ordinary child. She seeks an oracle, a prophet, a word from the God of Abraham. The answer that comes is a thunderclap of destiny that will echo through millennia. The Lord said to her, 2 nations are in your womb, and 2 peoples from within you will be separated. 1 people will be stronger than the other, and the older will serve the younger. The weight of this prophecy settles upon her, a secret burden more immense than the children themselves. When the time came for her to give birth, there were twin boys in her womb. The first to come out was red, and his whole body was like a hairy garment, so they named him Esau. After this, his brother came out, with his hand grasping Esau's heel, so he was named Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when Rebekah gave birth to them. The boys grew up, and Esau became a skillful hunter, a man of the open country, while Jacob was content to stay at home among the tents. Isaac, who had a taste for wild game, loved Esau, but Rebekah loved Jacob. Once when Jacob was cooking some stew, Esau came in from the open country, famished. He said to Jacob, "Quick, let me have some of that red stew. I'm famished." That is why he was also called Edom. Jacob replied, "First sell me your birthright." "Look, I am about to die," Esau said. "What good is the birthright to me?" But Jacob said, "Swear to me first." So he swore an oath to him, selling his birthright to Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau some bread and some lentil stew. He ate and drank, and then got up and left. So Esau despised his birthright. Genesis 26, Isaac and Abimelech. Now there was a famine in the land, besides the previous famine in Abraham's time, and Isaac went to Abimelech, king of the Philistines in Gerar. The Lord appeared to Isaac and said, "Do not go down to Egypt. Live in the land where I tell you to live. 3 stay in this land for a while, and I will be with you and will bless you. For to you and your descendants I will give all these lands, and will confirm the oath I swore to your father Abraham. I will make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky, and will give them all these lands. And through your offspring, all nations on earth will be blessed, because Abraham obeyed me and did everything I required of him, keeping my commands, my decrees, and my instructions." So Isaac stayed in Gerar. Seeing the Philistine men's eyes linger on the majestic beauty of Rebekah, his courage fails. "She is my sister," he says, parroting an old lie. The protective deceit becomes a strange echo in the halls of a new king. Because he was afraid to say, "She is my wife," he thought, the Philistines might kill him on account of Rebekah, because she is beautiful. Time passes. Isaac, perhaps growing complacent, allows himself a moment of unguarded tenderness. In the privacy of his courtyard, he laughs softly with Rebekah, his hand gently touching her face. Abimelech, king of the Philistines, looked down from a window and saw Isaac caressing his wife Rebekah. But privacy is an illusion. King Abimelech saw not a brother's affection, but a husband's love. The revelation strikes him not with lust, but with outrage at the deception's peril. He summons Isaac. His anger is not about the lie, but about the risk, and said, "She is really your wife. Why did you say, 'She is my sister'? You would have brought guilt upon us." Isaac answered him, "Because I thought I might lose my life on account of her." In a stunning reversal, the pagan king becomes the instrument of God's protection, issuing a royal decree for their safety. The covenant is shielded by a Philistine shield. So Abimelech gave orders to all the people, "Anyone who harms this man or his wife shall surely be put to death." Isaac planted crops in that land, and the same year reaped 100-fold, because the Lord blessed him. The man became rich, and his wealth continued to grow until he became very wealthy. He had so many flocks and herds and servants that the Philistines envied him. So all the wells that his father's servants had dug in the time of his father Abraham, the Philistines stopped up, filling them with earth. Then Abimelech said to Isaac, "Move away from us. You have become too powerful for us." So Isaac moved away from there and encamped in the valley of Gerar, where he settled. Isaac reopened the wells that had been dug in the time of his father Abraham, which the Philistines had stopped up after Abraham died, and he gave them the same names his father had given them. Isaac's servants dug in the valley and discovered a well of fresh water there. But the herders of Gerar quarreled with those of Isaac and said, "The water is ours." So he named the well Esau because they disputed with him. Then they dug another well, but they quarreled over that one also. So he named it Sidnah. He moved on from there and dug another well, and no one quarreled over it. He named it Rehoboth, saying, "Now the Lord has given us room, and we will flourish in the land." From there he went up to Beersheba. That night the Lord appeared to him and said, "I am the God of your father Abraham. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I will bless you and will increase the number of your descendants for the sake of my servant Abraham." Isaac built an altar there and called on the name of the Lord. There he pitched his tent, and there his servants dug a well. Meanwhile, Abimelech had come to him from Gerar, with Ahuzzath his personal advisor and Phicol the commander of his forces. Isaac asked them, "Why have you come to me, since you were hostile to me and sent me away?" They answered, "We saw clearly that the Lord was with you. So we said, 'There ought to be a sworn agreement between us and you. Let us make a treaty with you that you will do us no harm, just as we did not harm you, but always treated you well and sent you away peacefully. And now you are blessed by the Lord." Isaac then made a feast for them, and they ate and drank. Early the next morning the men swore an oath to each other. Then Isaac sent them on their way, and they went away peacefully. That day, Isaac's servants came and told him about the well they had dug. They said, "We've found water." He called it Sheba, and to this day, the name of the town remains Beersheba.